Hi, I'm Mike Clarke and Rachel Clarke from My Property Power team, and we're interviewing Mark Jackson and Mike Warren. Good afternoon to you both.
Good afternoon.
How are you, Mike? Hi, Rachel.
Hi.
Right, I'm glad we've got you both together. Mike, you are a specialist on, now please forgive me if I get this wrong, is it tax lines or liens, or how do you say it?
It's actually tax liens, and it's one of those unique little things here in America where anybody can make a whole lot of money, a great rate of return, meaning anywhere from 18 to 50% per year, and guess what? It's guaranteed by the United States government.
Okay, that sounds good.
Well, anything that's guaranteed is certainly of interest.
Yep.
So, I mean, how do these things work?
Well, a tax lien works like this, and this is actually one of the things where the United States actually did something right. Okay, so we did something right, and this was actually done a couple hundred years ago, and we did it right, where a tax lien happens when a homeowner does not pay their property taxes. And the property taxes here in America are used to pay for lights, roads, firemen, police officers, basic infrastructure that's used within the county of where the property itself is located. So if the taxes are not paid, then the county cannot pay for all of that infrastructure. And so the county, a long time ago, over 200 years ago, decided, all right, we have to find a way that we can make sure we get our money first, even before the bank, the mortgage company, gets their payment. We want to make sure we get paid first. So what they did, they turned around and said, okay, we created all these laws. So everything that I'm sharing with you, this is all by law. So I'm not making stuff up. It's all actually written into the United States law. And they say that if the taxes are not paid, the county has the right to come in and place a lien on the homeowner's property. And when they do that lien, they place a lien. Now, by placing the lien, it means that the homeowner cannot sell or refinance the property without paying off the lien. But it also gives the county even more power, meaning that the county can actually seize the homeowner's property, wipe out all of the debt behind that lien, and end up owning the property. But the county doesn't want to own property. That's not the business they're in. They want to just take the taxes and pay the bills. So even though they get a lien on the property, the county says, well, we don't want the lien, we want the money. So what they did is they said, well, we will take the lien and we will sell it off to investors. The great part about this is that it can be investors. They don't care who you are. They don't care what nationality that you're from. They don't care what country you live in or what language you speak. They don't care if you're male or female. They don't care. They just want to know, can you write a check for the amount of the taxes that's owed to the county? If you can, they will give you the lien, which now gives you the right to collect interest on it, or what's called a penalty, and it's set out by every state. Now, in all the different states, the interest can be anywhere from like 16%, 20%, 25%, even 36%, even 50% per year rate of return on your money every single year. Now, here's where it gets really, really good. Now, you're going to love this. It's a great rate of return, right? 16 to 50%, depending upon what state. Well, you get that rate of return, but listen to this. If you don't get the rate of return, this is how the county and in America, this is how we actually guarantee the investor to get that rate of return. You either get that rate of return, or you get that person's house, commercial property, residential land, whatever it is. You either get the rate of return, or you get the house free and clear of all debt. Meaning that if they have a first mortgage on it, it's wiped out. If there are any IRS liens, it's wiped out. You get your rate of return, or you get the property free and clear of all debt. Now, I don't know about you, but when I either get a guaranteed rate of return, 20%, 25%, 36%, or I end up getting property free and clear of all the debt that's on it, I think that's a pretty darn good investment strategy.
Yeah, I mean,
it's amazing, isn't it?
You're saying this has been around for 200 years.
Well, a little bit more than that, but yes, it has, and it's written into here in America, we have what's called states, and there are 50 different states in America, and in each state there are what's called counties, and all throughout the United States there's about 3,300 counties. Every county has these different things. They all have it written into the law. So you can actually look up and see, wow, here's the actual interest rate that the county is offering to any investor anywhere in the world who wants to come in and say, I want to buy that lien, and you are guaranteed that rate of return, or you get the property free and clear.
We don't have anything like that at all in the UK, do we, Mike? We do have charges. We have charges, but you have to wait. Well, we have charging orders too, but it's nothing like your US law. That sounds amazing.
Yeah.
Well, no US law, we did it right.
No one's happy investors at the moment. I take it you've been keeping this quiet.
We try to keep it quiet. We do share with a few people, but let me pick one state in America, and let's go with the state of Florida. In the state of Florida, last year, there were over 400,000 tax liens that were sold. This year, they're expecting over 800,000 tax liens.
I would like a little house in Florida.
I'd like a large house.
Wouldn't that be nice? Why not? Why not a commercial building? Why not an office building or an assisted living facility or something like that? Or self-storage or, anything that you think of. These liens, all type of real property, have taxes on them. The homeowner or the property owner must pay the taxes. If they don't pay the taxes, for whatever reasons, sometimes they get behind in their other bills and taxes become the last thing they think, I'll just catch up on the taxes later. But if they don't pay the taxes, you as the lien holder, because you paid the back taxes on behalf of the county, on behalf of the homeowner for the county, if they don't pay the taxes and give you your rate of return, your 20, 25, 36%, then you end up getting that property free and clear, regardless of where it's located in the U.S., or what type of property it is. You end up getting the property. That's a pretty good deal. And, we have some people, I have to tell you guys this, we have some folks that say, Mike, I don't want property. I just want a rate of return. And that's okay. Yeah. We actually teach folks, well, if you really just want a rate of return, really focus in these counties and these states because you have a higher likelihood of just getting the rate of return. If you really want property, well, then these states are even better because guess what? Let me kind of jump in here and say this. You can actually get started and you can actually go out and buy a lien from the county where you get the property right away for just the back taxes. That's pretty cool. So you can actually end up owning the property for just the back taxes right away. And in fact, I'll drop this one on you too. You could get started for as little as 10 pounds. That's pretty cool.
10 pounds?
10 pounds you can buy a tax lien. Lien.
Yes.
Sorry, lien. I'm
yes.
saying it wrong now. Okay.
Yes, you may really want to make sure you got this lien thing down because this is very powerful. And yes, you can get started for as little as 10 pounds.
I'm not sure about sharing this video now, actually. I think I'll keep this to myself.
Block me out. I didn't say that. Wait, I can't block out my name. No.
Hidden obstacles or problems at all that anybody should look out for when considering this?
There are some. So you want to here's the biggest thing. You want to make sure you're buying the property that you think you're buying. So you have to understand what we call the rules of the game. Each county has its own rules. So you have to figure out, first off, well, what state do you want to invest in, and then which counties do you want to invest in. And each county has their own rules. They're somewhat similar, but they have rules. So if you don't understand the rules, you can lose money. If you don't understand what property that you're buying, you can lose money. Once you bought your lien and it's on the property that you want, then you're pretty much protected. You either get your rate of return or you get the house. Now, you also have certain things that you have to do in order to get the house, and really all it is filing paperwork with the county. The county does all the work for you, and you end up getting the property. But if you don't go through certain steps along the way, then yes, you could lose money. So you got to understand the rules of the game. It's like anything. You have to get educated. You have to understand how you play the game, because if you don't understand the rules, you have no chance of winning it at all. Would you guys agree with that?
Well, yes.
Yeah.
I mean, it sounds similar to other types of investing in that, well, obviously you need the knowledge, because without the knowledge you can't do an awful lot. And also you need to do your due diligence and do your background checks and make sure you are aware of everything that could possibly occur.
Yeah. Well, you said something, Rachel, that actually is very, very powerful, I think, there. And it's that you're doing your due diligence. One of the great things about it, and one of the things that I like to teach people once in a while, I don't try to reveal all my secrets, but I'll teach them once in a while, which is that you could do this all virtually. What I mean by that is that you all could be in the UK or you could be in any other country in the world on vacation on your laptop and buy these liens right from the comfort of your laptop, or you could do it by direct mail.
So literally by email.
Well, not quite email, but there's a way to do it that's online that you do it, and so email is not really the way that you do it, but you get your basic information by email, yes. But we show you how to actually find these deals online and buy them online, or do it by mail. And keep in mind that, let's say that you went out and you wanted to say, well, gosh, Mike, I've got £100. That's all I want to do here, and that's all I want to invest. Can I go out and buy, property? And yeah, you could probably buy anywhere from $50,000 to $250,000 worth of property for that £100. That's actually quite realistic if you know the secrets to how to find them and how to bid on them properly, so that you're getting it each lien for as little as £10. It's not unrealistic. You just need to know the secrets. That's the only difference.
So where can we find out where can we find out these secrets, Mike?
I missed that last part. You asking the secret of give me all the details. Well, actually, you know what, Mark? I'll pass that over to Mark, because I'm doing a training with Mark, and we're actually going to be doing a live 2-day training. And I'm going to be revealing exactly how to find those things. So if anybody wants to learn exactly how to either buy liens themselves or end up owning the property, so you either get your 16, 20, 25, 36% on your money, or you end up owning the property free and clear of all debt, or you want to get started with just £10, then they need to come to the training that we're doing, and I'll actually teach them all about it. It's pretty easy once you understand the rules. I really need to emphasize that. Yeah. You need to understand the process and the rules. Once you've got that down, then you can go out and actually make money with it. But if you don't get trained first, I'm going to say it this way, if you don't get trained first, you have zero chance of success. You're going to fail. You got to get trained first. And first step is come to one of our trainings and let us teach you all about it. I'll show you. It's real easy.
Excellent.
Well, I'm completely blown away.
Yeah.
It's good, isn't it? It's very, very good. And really when we first chatted with Wendy about this, and I met Mike, it was actually the back end of last year, and we were talking about this event and what Mike does, and his passion for this and the way that he teaches is just amazing. He's got this ability of putting things so simply. And he is, just because of his passion, because of his 30 years of experience doing this. I mean, he doesn't look old enough, but he's been doing this for around about 30 years now in the US. And I'm so excited about this, that we're able to bring it across to the UK, that we can introduce this to investors who really want to look at this opportunity, who want those processes and secrets. And Mike's absolutely right. He has not been sharing these secrets on a large scale at all. He likes to keep them to himself. It's understandable. Yeah. But now he's got to the point, and it's an interesting question, he's got to the point where he is looking for other people too, serious investors who may want to come and actually work along with him, because he knows that some people are going to find liens that they don't necessarily want to keep for themselves. So that's the payoff for Mike, and that's one of the reasons why he is going to be so open and so free with the information at our London event. So you can find out more about that at www.leaseoptionsmadesimple.co.uk on the events page. And this particular event is the 14th and 15th of May in London, Heathrow, and Mike will be there talking for most of Sunday, and that day is dedicated, that part of the event dedicated to Mike. So very exciting.
So you're going to be at the same event.
I'm very excited to be there.
If people want to come to the Lease Options event, not only are they going to learn valuable and exciting information from Mark and Wendy about lease options, but as an extra bonus, Mike's also going to teach us all about tax liens. Wow, what a weekend.
Yes. Right. It's not a difficult choice. It's a no-brainer, really.
It really is. Mike, we look forward to meeting you soon.
Oh, I can't. Yeah. Woo, I'm rubbing my hands together.
I look forward to meeting you both as well.
Right. Okay. Mike Warren, Mark Jackson, and Mike and Rachel Clarke from My Property Power Team. Thank you very much.
Bye.
Bye-bye.
Thank you.